If previous years are any indication, Nintendo fans should be able to watch a new Nintendo Direct presentation fairly soon. Over a decade of cutting-edge Nintendo Direct events have made it possible for the company to communicate news directly to fans, and they are always a cause for celebration. However, Nintendo has established some patterns that let fans know when they can expect one to take place generally. While Nintendo rarely announces Nintendo Direct events that far in advance, and occasionally even surprises fans by dropping them without any announcement, this is not always the case. Because of this, it's very likely that the first Nintendo Direct presentation of 2023 will occur in February of that year. In January, Nintendo has held Nintendo Direct presentations, but these have typically been focused on particular games. For instance, Nintendo held a Super Smash Bros. Only Direct presentation in January 2020. A 2017 version of Ultimate DLC was entirely dedicated to Fire Emblem. Nintendo could certainly host another game or franchise-specific Direct presentation in January, but the majority of fans won't likely be satisfied. When people think Nintendo Direct, they picture the larger, more comprehensive presentations with numerous game announcements. Although there have been a few exceptions, Nintendo typically holds its annual Nintendo Direct event in February. Animal Crossing: New Horizons was the subject of the Direct released in 2020, but Nintendo Switch games coming out in the first half of the following years were the focus of the Directs in 2021 and 2022. However, Nintendo has already announced a number of games for the first half of 2023, so it's possible that a new Direct from the company will be somewhat more forward-looking. In any case, it would make sense for the Big N to continue hosting a Nintendo Direct in February. Release date for 2023 for Nintendo games. The 20th of January marks the release of Fire Emblem Engage. February 24th, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Cereza and the Lost Demon in Bayonetta Origins is scheduled for March 17th. Tears of the Kingdom is a May 12th release for The Legend of Zelda. Nintendo typically releases at least one major game every month, and it has a solid schedule for the first half of 2023. In February, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe will be released, and later this month Fire Emblem Engage, the most recent installment in the critically acclaimed strategy game series, will debut. The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom will undoubtedly be released in May, while the Bayonetta spin-off game Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon will be available in March. Only April and June in the first half of 2023 have games from Nintendo been announced as of this writing. But a Nintendo Direct in February might help to fill those voids. Nintendo Direct events are known for making significant new game announcements, but they are also used to go into greater detail about games that have already been revealed. Fire Emblem Engage will release prior to the potential Nintendo Direct in February, but Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon, and The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom could all benefit from being highlighted in a Nintendo Direct presentation. In fact, Nintendo has been quite aggressive in its promotion of Fire Emblem Engage, releasing a number of videos describing the game's mechanics and cast in the weeks before its release on January 20th. The fact that the other Nintendo Switch games set to release in the first half of 2023 have not received the same attention may indicate that Nintendo intends to highlight them in a separate Nintendo Direct presentation. Even though Nintendo itself may have a well-defined lineup of games arriving in the first half of 2023, Nintendo Directs don't only highlight first-party Nintendo titles. Contrarily, the events frequently include third-party announcements as well, so a similar event could also help highlight all the Switch games coming in the first half of 2023 that aren't published by Nintendo. Nintendo's upcoming 2023 Directs. Nintendo will likely host a Nintendo Direct presentation in February, going by the pattern the company has set. For the bigger games like The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom and the rumored Pokémon Scarlet and Violet 550, it is also likely that there will be a variety of game-specific Nintendo Direct events spread out throughout the year. Additionally, fans may be able to anticipate more significant Nintendo Direct occasions this summer at E3 2023 and possibly later in September. The Nintendo Direct events later in the year could end up being even more fascinating than the one that might occur in February. For Nintendo, the second half of 2023 is a big unknown, so Nintendo Directs later in 2023 could help fans have a much better idea of what to anticipate. While Metroid Prime 4 and Pikmin 4 are both currently in development for the Switch, it is unknown if either of those games will be released in 2023. A Metroid Prime remaster has been finished for some time, but there are still rumors that a new 2D Super Mario game is in development. To find out if the rumors are true and to learn what the Big N has in store for 2023, Nintendo fans will only need to tune into the various Nintendo Direct events that year. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and support my channel.